Welcome to AffairsCloud. My name is Vikas Rana. We are one-stop solution for current affairs. You can find Crack Current Affairs course on our application exclusively for current affairs, where you will get daily, weekly, monthly content on regular basis. Use the code Vikas10 and get 10% additional discount while purchasing the course. Also, students, follow us on Telegram and Instagram. The link for the same are mentioned in our description. This video has both English and Hindi. The first part is English and second part is Hindi. Timestamps are mentioned in the description below. You are all good. Students, in this video we are discussing important current affairs for the topic MoU's for April month. It will be an important session, so stay tuned with us till the end. Let's start. The first question is, identify the organization that has signed an MoU with the Central Council for Research in Ayurvedic Science in March to translate Ayurveda research into 13 regional languages. So identify that organization. It is Anuvadini AI. Next, name that institution that signed an MoU with the Directorate General of Civil Aviation in March to enhance skill development in the aviation sector. So name that institution. It is Gati Shakti Vishwavidyalaya. Next, identify the defense manufacturer that has signed a 1950 crore rupees contract with the Ministry of Defense in March for the procurement of a mountain radar system for the Indian Air Force. It is Bharat Electronics Limited. Next, identify the organization that has signed an MoU with the CSIR's arm, National Institute of Science, Communication and Policy Research in March to strengthen science communication and evidence-based policy making. It is Science City of Andhra Pradesh. Next, identify the organization that collaborated with the Ministry of Statistics and Program Implementation to develop the India Sustainable Development Goal Dashboard in April 2026. Right option is United Nations Resident Coordinator Office. Next, identify the organization that collaborated with Ministry of Education to launch AI and computational thinking curriculum for classes 3rd to 8th in March 2026. Right option, Central Board of Secondary Education, that is CBSE. Next, identify the organization that has signed a land lease agreement with Bharat Coal Gasification and Chemicals Limited for setting up India's first indigenous coal to ammonium nitrate project at Lakhanpur, Odisha in April 2026. Right option is Mahanadi Coalfields Limited. Next, name that Indian state that has signed a letter of intent with Starlink India in April to boost digital connectivity, especially in the remote areas. Right option, Meghalaya. Next, mention the organization that partnered with UIDAI in April to integrate authorized Aadhaar service centers. So mention that organization. It is Map My India. Next, name the organization that partnered with India Gas Exchange Limited in April to launch India's first domestic benchmark natural gas derivatives. It is National Stock Exchange of India. Next, find the company that signed an MoU with the New Space India Limited, a commercial arm of the ISRO, in April for collaboration on satellite solar panels. It is Dhruva Space Private Limited. Next, name the country that signed a plan of implementation with India in April to boost skill development in the shipbuilding and maritime sector. It is South Korea. Next, name that state that signed an agreement with Cochin Port Authority in April to adopt the Sampan platform for streamlining pension disbursement. It is Goa. Right option is Goa. Then identify the organization that partnered with Dredging Corporation of India Limited by signing an MoU for shipbuilding, repair and maritime services in April 2026. It is Colombo Dockyard PLC. Next, identify the organization that signed an MoU with the Financial Intelligence Unit of India to combat cyber frauds and financial crimes in April. Right option, Indian Cybercrime Coordination Center. Then identify the international university that has signed an MoU with the Telangana's AI hub ICOM to boost AI innovation in April 2026. It is Deccan University. Right, and this Deccan University is of Australia. Next, identify the broadcasting organization that has signed a 3-year MoU with Indian Council for Cultural Relation in April to promote Indian art, culture and heritage globally through TV, radio and digital platforms. It is Doordarshan, that is DD channel. Next is name the country that partnered with Gujarat government to develop an industrial park in Sanand Dholera region under an MoU signed in April 2026. It is Taiwan. Next, find out that Indian state in which Housing and Urban Development Corporation and NBCC India Limited signed 2 MoUs in April for urban redevelopment project and asset monetization initiative. So find out that Indian state. It is Delhi. Next, choose the type of project for which the Government of India and the Government of Myanmar signed an MoU in April for Nai Pai Thaw during the visit of Union Minister of State Kirti Vardhan Singh, our Union Minister or our Ministry of External Affairs. So choose the type of project. Which project we are talking about? It is for school project. Next, mention the department that signed an MoU with Pradhan Mantri Sangrahalaya in April to preserve and showcase India's democratic and national heritage. It is the Department of Post. Option 5 is right option here. Next is name the companies that signed an MoU with the Ministry of Labour and Employment in April to create job opportunities through the National Career Service Portal. It is Porter and Jijin Technologies. Next, identify the international company that signed an agreement with the Indian Air Force in April to establish an in-country depot facility for F-404 engines used in the light combat aircraft Tejas. It is GE Aerospace. Next, identify that Indian state with which Vietnam's Vingroup has signed an MoU in April 26 for 6.5 billion multi-sector investment plan. So identify that Indian state. It is Maharashtra. Next, find the organization that has signed an agreement with KC Aviation Private Limited in April for boosting the electric jump takeoff project. That is Boost Electric Jump Takeoff project. Which organization we are talking about? It is Technology Development Board, TDB. So these were your important current affairs, students. Now let's move to the revision part. Language of the Constitution of India was released by Vice President C.P. Radhakrishnan as a part of efforts to promote linguistic inclusivity. So it was in Sindhi. Next, which accreditation related to biochemistry and hematology laboratories was awarded by Central Ayurveda Research Institute of Bengaluru, Karnataka, making it the first institution under Central Council for Research in Ayurveda Sciences to achieve this milestone in April. So which accreditation? It is your ISO 15189-2002 accreditation. Next, mark the correct statement regarding the Startup India Fund of Fund 2.0 as notified in April 2026. Right option is option B and C. A is wrong here. The total corpus of the fund is 13,000 crore rupees. No, the total corpus of the fund is 10,000 crore rupees. Next, name the first border village community radio station that was launched by the Indian Army in April near the India-China border to boost connectivity in the border villages. So name that first border village community radio station. It is Radio Sikkim Sundari. Next, identify the incorrect statement regarding the patent application filings in India for FY26. So among the following, if we see, we have to find the incorrect statement. Option A is right, C is right, B is wrong, which is our answer. It is saying that the top contributing states included here Tamil Nadu, West Bengal and Maharashtra. Is it so? So which are the top contributing states here in this particular patent filing? I correct myself. We have to find the incorrect, right? So A is also wrongly mentioned here and B is wrongly mentioned. Only C is right. So the top contributing states, first if we see here, they are Tamil Nadu, Karnataka and Maharashtra. And option A is saying our answer is A and B. A is saying India ranked 5th globally in the patent filing as per WIPO, World Intellectual Property Organization. So we didn't rank 5th, but we ranked 6th here. Next, identify the location where India's first chip fabrication special economic zone is being established by Tata Semiconductors Manufacturing Private Limited with a proposed investment of 91,000 crore rupees. So it will be in Dholera, Gujarat. Next, PC Modi, the Secretary General of the Rajya Sabha, announced the reconstitution of their panel of vice chairpersons in April. Name the member who is not a part of this panel. So Jagdeep Dhankar ji is not a part of this panel. Next, name the city in India where the first BRICS Health Working Group meeting for 2026 chaired by Punya Salil Srivastava under the Ministry of Health and Family Welfare. So name that Indian city. It is New Delhi. Next, how many AI startups were selected by the Ministry of Electronics, Information and Technology in April for cohort 2 of the India AI Startup Global Acceleration Program under the India AI Mission? So a total of 10 startups were selected here. Next, what is the name of the scheme whose third edition was launched in April by the All India Council for Technical Education to promote Indian languages in the technical education? It is AICTE 1E. Next, name the state whose cabinet in April approved the ordinance declaring Khasi and Garo as their official languages alongside English. It is Meghalaya. Next, what is the name of the initiative launched in April by the Ministry of Textiles to promote Indian handlooms globally? So, what is the name of the initiative? It is Vishwa Sutra. Next, Ghanshyam Prasad, the chairman of Central Electricity Authority, announced in April that India has set a target to achieve 100 gigawatt nuclear power capacity by which year? What is the targeted year? It is 2047. As in 2047, we will be achieving 100 years of independence. Next, name the city in India where the inaugural BRICS Academic Forum hosted by the Observer Research Foundation in partnership with Research and Information System for Developing Countries was held in April month. So it was held in New Delhi. Next, name the countries that were added in April 26 to the list of the eligible destinations under the relief scheme expanded by the Government of India to support exporters during the West Asia situation. So name the countries. We are talking about Egypt and Jordan here. Next, what is the name of the indigenously developed satellite imaging system received by the Ministry of Home Affairs in April that will enhance real-time decision support for the security agencies? It is Prajna. Next, identify the type of ancient rock art for which India's first conservation park is being set up in April at the Sindhu Ghat in Leh Ladakh. So it is for petroglyphs. Petroglyphs are basically the types of paintings that you find on the rocks. Now students, let's revise some one-liners. Oxford's Bodleian Libraries launched UK tour of Shiksha Patri on 200th anniversary. UP has launched Safe Mobility Program to empower women and ensure safe transport. Then Odisha has launched Mukhya Mantri Annapurna Yojana to strengthen the food security. Black bucks reintroduced in Barnavapara Wildlife Sanctuary to boost the biodiversity conservation. Then Jitendra Singh has inaugurated Bairak Biomass Center at CFTRI to boost food innovation and startups. Then Tri Service Run Samvad seminar in Bengaluru to focus on multi-domain warfare strategy. Then Chief Election Commissioner Ganesh Kumar has launched Gen Z Vote Song in Kochi to boost youth voter participation. Then Divya Singh has completed the Everest Base Camp cycling expedition in 14 days. And NCRT reconstituted the NSTC with 20-member panel after Supreme Court observation. Then PM Mudra Yojana has completed 11 years. Credit B became the first unicorn of FY27. Then the CCE Cabinet Committee on Economic Affairs has approved 14,105 crore rupees Kalai 2 hydropower project of 1200 megawatt in Arunachal Pradesh. Then CCEA has also approved 26,069 crore rupees Kamla hydropower project of 1720 megawatt in Arunachal Pradesh. National Highway Authority of India has launched Arogya One initiative that will boost the medicinal tree plantation along the national highways. Then 2 new airports to be developed in Telangana at Warangal and Alidabad to boost the regional connectivity. Then NTPC has signed an MoU with EDF to explore cooperation in the nuclear power projects in India. Coal Ministry, they have allowed the insurance surety bonds as alternative to bank guarantees for project security. Amul, they became the first FMCG company to cross 1 lakh crore rupees tenure, and Saraswat Bank achieved a milestone in urban cooperative banking. Then FIU IND, that is Financial Intelligence Unit of India, and I4C has signed MoU to strengthen fight against cyber and financial crimes. Then Indian Army, they have launched Operation Him Setu to reduce the stranded tourists in North Sikkim. Then Vice President C.P. Radhakrishnan has released the first ever Sindhi version of the Constitution in Devanagari script. 8th Poshan Pakwada launched to boost the nutrition and early childhood development awareness. Then Rajnath Singh has inaugurated Unnat Krishi Mahotsav showcasing the modern agriculture technologies. Gujarat Police, they have launched Narit AI, that is India's first AI tool for narcotics investigation. Take a note. Then Deccan University and Telangana government signed an MoU to boost AI research and innovation. Again, take a note. Then Tata Power, they have partnered with CORE, that is Core, to upskill workforce and wind energy operations and maintenance. Then Labour Ministry, they have signed MoU with Porter and Jijin to boost jobs via NCS Porter. Next is banking and financial students. IRDAI, they granted R1 approval to M. Palonji Group for new general insurance venture. Then Razorpay, they partnered with OpenAI to enable seamless payment integration in AI applications. RBI, they have cancelled the license of Shirpur Merchants Cooperative Bank for financial weakness. Take a note. Then Bank of Baroda, they have launched AI-based Bob Samvad platform to enhance customer experience. Then PhonePe and SBI, they have launched co-branded credit card with zeros joining fees. Morgan Stanley, they have lowered the India's FY27 growth forecast to 6.2%. World Bank, they have raised India's fiscal growth target to 6.6% for FY27. DBS Bank India, they have launched DBS Aspire program, and Punjab National Bank, they partnered with Government e-Marketplace to provide collateral-free loans to the sellers via GEM Sahe portal. So these were your important one-liner, students. Let's move on.